students, today in this session we'll continue with the problems of exercise 10B of Telugu Academy 1B. The first question is, at what points on the curve x square minus y square is equal to 2 the slopes of the tangent are equal to 2? Means we have to find out the points on the curve in such a way that the slope at that particular point is given as 2. So we'll see the solution. For what values of this point satisfies, whose slope will be 2? Solution. So given curve is x square minus y square is equal to 2. In order to find out the slope, we have to differentiate the given curve or function. On differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get d by dx of x square minus y square is equal to d by dx of 2. So apply the sum rule. Derivative of x square with respect to x minus derivative of y square with respect to x. So derivative of x square is 2x minus, as it is minus derivative of y square with respect to x, that is 2y into dy by dx is equal to, derivative of constant is always 0. Now take 2 as factor common, then it will be x minus y into dy by dx is equal to 0. This gives to what? X minus y into dy by dx is equal to 0. From this, what we can have is dy by dx. From this equation, the dy by dx will be taking x to the y, so it will be x by y. X by y, because if we take y into dy by dx to the right hand side, it will be y into dy by dx, and bring y to the down, so it will be dy by dx is equal to x by y. Means it is a general differentiation, but at particular point, assume that at this point the slope is 2. Since dy by dx at particular point P is 2, that is x by y is equal to 2, implies x is equal to 2y. So what we got is x is equal to 2y. This is the relation between x and y. So assume that this is equation 1. Now substitute x is equal to 2y in the curve. What is the curve? X square minus y square is equal to 2. On substituting x is equal to 2y in x square minus y square is equal to 2. So what we will get? In the place of x, it is replaced with 2y. So therefore 2y whole square minus y square is equal to 2, implies 4y square minus y square is equal to 2, implies 3y square, because 4y square minus y square gives to 3y square is equal to 2, implies y square is equal to 2 by 3. So therefore y is what? Plus or minus square root of 2 by 3. So that is the value of y. So if we take plus under root of 2 by 3, then what will be x? And if we consider y is equal to minus root 2 by 3, what will be x? So substitute this y is equal to plus or minus root 2 by 3 in the equation 1. So if y is equal to plus under root of 2 by 3, then x is equal to what? 2 times of y, 2 into under root of 2 by 3. And if y is equal to minus under root of 2 by 3, then x is equal to 2 into means 2 times of minus under root of 2 by 3, which is minus 2 into under root of 2 by 3. So what are the points whose slope of the curve at that particular point is 2 is, the points are x comma y, 2 into under root of 2 by 3 comma root 2 by 3. There is one more point, that is minus 2 into under root of 2 by 3 comma minus under root of 2 by 3. So these are the 2 points which satisfies the curve, and the slope of the tangent at these 2 points will be 2. So this is the points. Now coming to the next question. Next question is again based on the slope of the tangent. To find out the equation, find the equations of the tangent to the curve y is equal to 3x square minus x cube, where it meets the x-axis. Means in this question he has not mentioned what is the point, or nor he has given the slope. So what the hint he has given is this curve touches the x-axis. So if it touches the x-axis, means what should be the coordinate of y? So normally assume that some graph is there, like assume that y is equal to 3x square minus x cube is, assume that this is a graph and it is meets at x-axis. X-axis means the y coordinate, assume that this is x1 comma 0 and this is x2 comma 0. As it is on the x-axis, means the y coordinate should be 0. So we'll see what are the points, and if after finding the points we'll find out the slope and we'll find out the equation of the tangent lines. Now we'll see the solution. Since the curve y is equal to 3x square minus x cube touches the x-axis, means x-axis, that is y will be 0. A point on the x-axis, the y coordinate is always 0. So substitute, therefore 0 is equal to 3x square minus x cube, implies 0 is equal to x square, if you take common it will be 3 minus x. So the product of two terms is 0, means either x is equal to 0 or 3 minus x is equal to 0, implies x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 3. So therefore the points 0 comma x is 0, y is 0, because y is automatically 0, and 3 comma 0 are the 2 points which touches the x-axis, are the points on the curve and touches the x-axis. Now at these points, 2 points, we have to find out the equation of the tangent lines. As I said, for every point on the curve we will have a slope and we can have the tangent line. Now y is equal to 3x square minus x cube. We will try to find out what are the slopes of the curves at 0 comma 0 and 3 comma 0. Now y is equal to 3x square, dy by dx is derivative of 3x square is 6x minus 3x square. So derivative 3 is constant, derivative of x square is 2x. So 3 into 2x is 6x. Minus is a minus, derivative of x cube is 3x square. Now this is the slope and we have to find out the slopes at this particular points. First one, dy by dx at 0, 0. What is the slope of the curve at 0, 0 is 6 into 0 minus 3 into 0, which gives to 0 only. Second, the dy by dx at what point? 3, 0. So 6 into 3 minus 3 into 3 square. So which is 18. 6 is 18 minus 3 square is 9. 9 is 27. So which is minus 9. So after finding the slopes, now we have to go for equation of the tangents. First one, the equation of the tangent at the point 0, 0 is y minus y1. y1 is 0, x1 is 0. So y minus y1 means y minus 0 is equal to slope. What is the slope of the curve at 0, 0 is 0. So 0 times of x minus 0. So implies y is equal to 0. So it is a equation of the tangent. Y is equal to 0 represents the x-axis. Next, second one, the equation of the tangent at the point 3, 0 is y minus 0 is equal to y minus y1, where y1 is 0, and slope. What is the slope of the curve at 3, 0 is minus 9. So minus 9 times of x minus 3. So y is equal to minus 9x plus 27. So this is another equation of the tangent at the point 3, 0. Next question. The next question is, at a point x1, y1 on the curve x cube plus y cube is equal to 3axy, where 3a is constant. Then show that the equation of the tangent is x1 square minus ay1 times of x plus y1 square minus ax1 times of y is equal to ax1 y1. So x1 y1 is a point on the curve, means this point will satisfy the given curve. That is, if you substitute x1 y1, it will be x1 cube plus y1 cube is equal to 3ax1 y1. So, and we have to find out the slope at x1 y1, and we have to find out what is the equation, and that equation should be, we have to show this one. So we will see the solution. Given x cube plus y cube is equal to 3axy. Now we have to find out what is the derivative on differentiating both sides with respect to x, that is d by dx of x cube plus y cube is equal to d by dx of 3axy, and we can take 3a outside and we have to apply the product rule. Now on the left hand side we have to apply the sum rule, that is the derivative of the sum of two functions. Now what is the derivative of x cube? Is 3x square plus derivative of y cube is 3y square into dy by dx is equal to 3a is out, so we can take out. Now we have to apply the derivative of x into y. So what is the derivative of u into v? Then du by dx into v plus u into dv by dx. So derivative of x by keeping y as fixed, so d by dx of x into y plus x into d by dx of y. So that is the derivative of the product. 3x square plus 3y square dy by dx is equal to a times of derivative, sorry, no, not a, it is 3a. Derivative of x is 1 into y, 1 into y plus x into dy by dx. Now from this we have to find out what is dy by dx. As in this 3 is common, here also 3 is common, we can cancel it, so it will be x square plus y square into dy by dx is equal to a will be left out. A into y is a into y plus a into x into dy by dx. Now bring all the terms of dy by dx to one side. Y square dy by dx, bring this to the left hand side, minus ax dy by dx is equal to a into y, take this x square to the right hand side, minus x square. So therefore dy by dx, if we take common, then it will be y square minus ax, y square minus ax is equal to ay minus x square. So from this dy by dx is equal to ay minus x square by y square minus ax. So that is the derivative. But we require the slope of the function or curve at what point? x1 comma y1. Now dy by dx at x1 comma y1 will be a by 1 minus x1 square by y1 square minus ax1. So that is the slope of the curve. So as we know the slope, as we know the point, we can find out what is the equation of the tangent line. So the equation of the tangent line at x1 comma y1 is y minus y1 is equal to slope ay1 minus x1 square by y1 square minus ax1 times of x minus x1. Now take the cross product. Y minus y1 times of y1 square minus ax1 is equal to ay1 minus x1 square times of x minus x1. Now, so we can expand y times of y1 square minus ax1 minus y1 times of y1 square minus ax1. Just I am simplifying, is equal to x times of a by 1 minus x1 square minus x1 times of a by 1 minus x1 square. Now if we simplify, what happens? Y into y1 square minus ax1 as it is, minus y1 into y1 square minus y1 cube. Y1 into y1 square is minus y1 cube. Minus into minus becomes plus. Plus a x1 y1 is equal to, and this term will be as it is, x into a y1 minus x1 square. Again, minus x1 into a by 1 will be minus x1. Okay. So it will be minus a x1 y1 minus into minus plus x1 cube. So we will simplify. So students, I have written the same equation as there is no place in that on the right hand side. So we'll come back with the same equation on this one. We'll continue with this simplification of this one. So y times of y1 square minus ax1 minus, bring this to this side. So minus x times of a y1 minus x1 square is equal to x1 cube on the right hand side minus ax1 y1. Take this minus y cube to the right hand side plus y1 cube, and as there is a plus, take to the right hand side minus ax1 y1. Now take this minus to the inside, so it will be x times of x1 square minus a y1 plus y times of y1 square minus ax1 is equal to x1 cube plus y1 cube. Now where this x1 y1 is a point on the curve x cube plus y cube is equal to 3axy, means it should satisfy the equation or curve x1 cube plus y1 cube is equal to 3ax1 y1. So x1 cube plus y1 cube minus 2ax1 y1. Since x1 cube plus y1 cube is equal to 3ax1 y1, which is 3ax1 y1 minus 2ax1 y1, which is both are like terms, so it will be ax1 y1. So therefore x1 square minus a y1 times of x plus y1 square minus ax1 times of y is equal to ax1 y1. So this is the equation of the tangent line at the point x1 comma y1 on the curve x cube plus y cube is equal to 3ax1. And this problem is also very, very important for competitive exam as well as exam point of view. Next question. Next question. Find the tangent and normal to the curve y is equal to 2 into e to the power of x minus x by 3 at the point where the curve meets the y-axis. So a point is on the y-axis means the x coordinate will be 0. Means normally assume that this will be the curve y is equal to, assume that e to the power of 2 times of minus x by 3. At some point it touches the y-axis. So y-axis means it should be, x should be 0 and what will be y? If x is equal to 0, then what will be y? 2 into e to the power of 0 by 3. E to the power of 0 means 1, so it will be 2. So the point means what we have to find out is, we have to find out the tangent as well as normal of this curve at the point 0 comma 2. So we have to find out what is the slope of the curve at 0 comma 2 and we have to find out what is the normal line also. Okay, so we'll see the solution. Since the curve y is equal to 2 into e to the power of minus x by 3 touches y axis, that is axis will be 0. If x is equal to 0 implies y is equal to 2 into e to the power of minus 0, that is 2, means the point 0, 2 touches the y axis and it is a point on the curve. Now y is equal to 2 into e to the power of minus x by 3. So differentiate both sides with respect to x, that is dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 2 into e to the power of minus x by 3. So what is the derivative? 2 is out as it is constant. And what is the derivative of e to the power of minus x by 3? Means it seems to be like derivative of e to the power of x. What is the derivative of e to the power of x? Is e to the power of x. So e to the power of minus x by 3 into d by dx of minus x by 3. So what is the derivative of minus x by 3 is minus 1 by 3. As minus 1 by 3 is constant, it will be left over with x. Derivative of x is 1. So minus 2 by 3 e to the power of minus x by 3. But at what point we have to find out the slope? At 0, 2. So dy by dx at 0, 2 will be minus 2 by 3 into e to the power of minus 0 by 3, which is minus 2 by 3. Means the slope of the tangent at 0, 2 is minus 2 by 3. Now the equation of the tangent at 0, 2 is y minus y1, that is y minus 2 is equal to slope. What is the slope? Minus 2 by 3 times of x minus 0, or take the cross product, 3y minus 6, 3 into y is 3y, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, is equal to minus 2x, or simplification 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the tangent line at the point 0, 2. 0, means the curve touches the y axis. So this is the equation of the tangent line, and he is asking one more question, that is what will be the normal line. As the slope of this point 0, 2 is minus 2 by 3, then what should be the slope of the normal line? Is the negative of its reciprocal, that will be 3 by 2. Means this is the equation of the tangent line that we have seen is 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have to find out what is the normal line, means which is perpendicular to the tangent line and passing through the same point 0, 2. So second one, the equation of the normal line is y minus 2 is equal to slope of the normal line. As the slope of the tangent line is minus 2 by 3, then the slope of the normal line will be 3 by 2 times of x minus 0. So take the cross product, 2 times of y, 2y minus 4 is equal to 3x, or 3x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the normal line. So this is the question, and we'll go for next question. We'll see the next question. If the tangent at any point on the curve x to the power of 2 by 3 plus y to the power of 2 by 3 is equal to a to the power of 2 by 3, intersects the coordinate axis at A and B. Coordinate axis means x-axis and y-axis. Then show that the length AB is constant. So assume that, so we'll go for a rough graph. Assume that this is a curve that is x to the power of 2 by 3 plus y to the power of 2 by 3 is equal to a to the power of 2 by 3. If there is a point P x1 comma y1, at this point we have to find out what is the equation of the tangent line. So that will be, this will be the equation of the tangent line. We have to find out what is the equation. And this tangent line touches the x-axis as well as y-axis. So at A and B. Means if this line touches the x-axis means the y-coordinate will be 0 in A, as well as the x-coordinate of 0, the x-coordinate of B will be 0 in as it touches the y-axis. Now the question is the length, means the distance from A to B. So we have to find out the length of AB and we have to show that it is constant, means it is independent of x and y. Now we'll see the solution. Let P x1 comma y1 be a point on the curve. I hope this figure is clear for understanding what is to be done and what we have to show. Means we have to show that the length of AB is constant. So let P x1 comma y1 be any point on the curve x to the power of 2 by 3 plus y to the power of 2 by 3 is equal to a to the power of 2 by 3. Means it satisfies the curve x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus y1 to the power of 2 by 3 is also a to the power of 2 by 3. On differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get d by dx of x to the power of 2 by 3 plus y to the power of 2 by 3 is equal to d by dx of a to the power of 2 by 3. As on the right hand side it is constant, a to the power of 2 by 3 is constant. Now what is the derivative of x to the power of 2 by 3? It is 2 by 3 x to the power of 2 by 3 minus 1. So derivative of x to the power of n is n into x to the power of n minus 1. So n is 2 by 3 here. 2 by 3 into x to the power of 2 by 3 minus 1 plus derivative of y to the power of 2 by 3 with respect to x. 2 by 3 y to the power of 2 by 3 minus 1 into dy by dx is equal to 0, as the derivative of constant is 0. So we can take 2 by 3 is common and we can cancel it. So it will be x to the power of minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3 minus 1, it gives to minus 1 by 3 plus y to the power of minus 1 by 3 into dy by dx is equal to 0. So dy by dx will be what? Minus x to the power of minus 1 by 3 by y to the power of minus 1 by 3, or we can say minus y to the power of 1 by 3 by x to the power of 1 by 3. Just I have taken the numerator to denominator and denominator to the numerator. Now at what point we require this slope? At x1 comma y1. So therefore dy by dx at x1 comma y1 will be minus y1 to the power of 1 by 3 by x1 to the power of 1 by 3. So that is the slope of the point, slope of the curve at point x1 comma y1. Now the equation of the tangent at x1 comma y1 is y minus y1 is equal to slope. What is the slope? Minus y1 to the power of 1 by 3 by x1 to the power of 1 by 3 times of x minus x1. Take the cross product. Y minus y1 to the power of x1 to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to minus y1 to the power of 1 by 3 times of x minus x1. Still simplify. Y into x1 to the power of 1 by 3 minus y1 into x1 to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to, this gives to what? Minus x into y1 to the power of 1 by 3, minus into minus becomes plus x1 into y1 to the power of 1 by 3. And this, bring this minus x y1 to the power of 1 by 3 to the left hand side. So it will be x into y1 to the power of 1 by 3 plus y into x1 to the power of 1 by 3 is equal to x1 into y1 to the power of 1 by 3, and as it is minus, so take to the right hand side, so it will be plus y1 into x1 to the power of 1 by 3. So this is the equation of the tangent line at the point x1 comma y1, and we can still simplify. In what way? We'll see. y1 to the power of 1 by 3 x plus x1 to the power of 1 by 3 times of y is equal to, now in this what is common? Let us take x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y1 to the power of 2 by 3, 1 by 3 is common. If I, from these two terms, if I take x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y1 to the power of 1 by 3 as common, then what terms will be left over? Will be x1 to the power of 2 by 3, because from x1 already we have taken x1 to the power of 1 by 3 as common, 1/3. So 2/3 will be left over, plus y1 to the power of 2 by 3. But what is x1? What is the value of x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus y1 to the power of 2 by 3 is a to the power of 2 by 3, as x1 comma y1 lies on the curve. So therefore y1 to the power of 1 by 3 into x plus x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y is equal to x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus y1 to the power of 2 is a to the power of 2 by 3. A to the power of 2 by 3 into x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y1 to the power of 1 by 3. So that is the equation of the tangent line. So assume that is all. So that is this is the line which touches the point x1 comma y1. Now this line, if we extend, it touches the x-axis as well as y-axis. If the tangent line touches the x-axis, then y will be 0. Then y will be 0. So if you substitute y is equal to 0 in this, what happens? Therefore, y1 to the power of 1 by 3 into x is equal to a to the power of 1 by 3, x1 to the power of 1 by 3, y1 to the power of 1 by 3. Implies x is equal to what from this? y1 to the power of 1 by 3, y1 to the power of 1 by 3 get cancelled. So it will be a to the power of 1 by 3 into x1 to the power of 1 by 3. That will be the value of x, or therefore the point A will be a to the power of 1 by 3, x to the power of 1 by 3, comma 0, which is on the x-axis. Similarly, we have to find out a point on the tangent line and touches the y-axis. In y-axis means the x coordinate will be 0. So now we will try to find out what is the b value. Again, if the tangent line touches the y-axis, then x is equal to 0. So therefore, substitute the x is equal to 0 in the equation 1. y1 to the power 1 by 3 into 0, 0. So it gives to what? x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y. x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y is equal to a to the power of 2 by 3. x1 to the power of 1 by 3 into y1 to the power of 1 by 3. So from this, what will be y? x1 to the power of 1 by 3 get cancelled. So it will be y is equal to a to the power of 2 by 3 into into y1 to the power of 1 by 3. So that is the value. So therefore, the point B is x is 0 and y will be a to the power of 2 by 3 into y1 to the power of 1 by 3. So these are the 2 points on the tangent line as well as touches the coordinate axis. Now what is our question or goal is to find out the length of AB, and if we have to show that the length is constant. Now the length of AB is what? Length or distance, both are same. So what is the formula for finding the length of two points or distance of 2 points if x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2 is square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Similarly, we will apply here. Now the length of AB, that is A. What is the point A? A to the power of 1 by 3. x1. So this is x1. x1 to the power of 1 by 3 comma 0, and B is 0 comma a to the power of 2 by 3 y1 to the power of 1 by 3. Now apply the length to AB. AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square. 0 minus a to the power of 1 by 3 x1 to the power of 1 by 3 whole square plus y2 minus y1 a to the power of 2 by 3 y1 to the power of 1 by 3 minus 0 whole square. So what is the formula we have applied is if x1 comma y1 and b x2 comma y2, if a x1 y1 and b x2 y2 are 2 points, then AB, length of AB or distance will be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So that is the formula we have applied here. Now if you simplify, square root of 0 minus a to the power of 1 by 3 x over 1 by 3 whole square means it will be a to the power of 2 by 3 so please correct the error as y1 to the power of 1 by 3x, here it will be, it is a to the power of 2 by 3, so 2 by 3, so this will be 2 by 3, 2 by 3, so the point will be here 2 by 3, here also 2 by 3. Now a to the power of 2 by 3 whole square means 4 by 3 into x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus a to the power of 2 by 3 y1 to the power of 1 by 3 minus 0 whole square means a to the power of 4 by 3 into y1 to the power of 2 by 3. Again square root of a to the power of 4 by 3 is common, then it will be x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus y1 to the power of 2 by 3. But what is the value of x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus y1 to the power of 2 by 3? x1 to the power of 2 by 3 plus y1 to the power of 2 by 3 is a to the power of 2 by 3 as x1 comma y1 lies on the curve. So which is square root of a to the power of 4 by 3 into a to the power of 2 by 3. As bases are same, powers will be added. That is square root of a to the power of 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3. That will be square root of a to the power of 6 by 3. 4 plus 2 6, 6 by 3 2. So square root of a square will be a, that is constant. So the length of AB is constant. So these are the problems from the exercise 10b of tangent and normal line. We will come back with the new topic in the next section. Thank you.